Mind of the Meanie is now an exclusive brand partner with WWEshop.com. Pick up all your favorite new merchandise from Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge me.
Cody Rhodes.
I have to finish the story.
LA Knight.
Let me talk to you.
And more using our exclusive link in the show notes. Click below and show your support today for your favorite WWE superstar at WWEshop.com.
Yeah!
You know, Meanie,
What's that, Adam?
we hear this a lot. Every CBD company tells you that their product is the best. With quality control measures like lab testing and QR codes now becoming the standard, it can start to seem like all CBD brands are the same, but I'm here to tell you something, Meanie. They are not. Knowing what makes certain brands better will help you spend your money more wisely and have more confidence as you incorporate CBD oils, topicals, capsules, or gummies into your own wellness routine. And that's why we're proud to partner with Green Road CBD as an official sponsor of Mind of the Meanie. And Meanie, I know you're a longtime user of Green Road CBD. How has Green Road CBD helped you in your life?
Let me tell you, Green Road CBD is a product I've been using for years. And when we started Mind of the Meanie, I always was like, let's get Green Roads as a sponsor because I use them almost daily. Whether it's the gummies, you know, to take care of the aches and pains of 30 years of wrestling, the topical solutions that help my knees, help my back, help my elbows, help my shoulders. Green Road CBD has done everything to help me maintain a pain-free existence from all the years of wear and tear as a professional wrestler.
And to me, Meanie, that sounds like the Green Road's difference. And it comes down to a really few important points. They're just part of the reason that they've won industry awards year after year, earned thousands of five-star reviews, and have heard countless stories from customers just like you about the impact that those products have had on your life. So Green Roads is led by a compounding pharmacist with 25 years of experience helping her community getting healthy. For her and the entire company, it's more than just a job, it's a mission. And not all hemp sourcing is equal, Meanie. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. But they select their hemp from high-quality American farms, and also not all lab testing is equal, which is why they use an accredited independent lab to conduct full panel tests on every single batch. And that's why Green Roads is an original manufacturer, not just a quote-unquote white label brand. So right now, you can go to greenroads.com, Meanie, and save 25% off of your entire purchase. Wow. 25% off of everything, Meanie. That's huge. And all you have to do is go to their website right now, greenroads.com, and use promo code MEANIE at checkout. It's 25% off your entire purchase by using promo code MEANIE at greenroads.com. Own the day with Green Road CBD, and we thank them for sponsoring the program.
This is the Mind of the Meanie. Here are your hosts, the Blue Meanie and Adam Barnard.
Peace, world, and welcome everybody to the Mind of the Meanie, your weekly peek into the world, according to former WWE superstar and ECW original, and also, I'll have you all know, a starring role. I can't get my notes up. The Blue Meanie's here. We'll cover wrestling, music, movies, sports, and lots of useless knowledge, all contained in the Mind of the Meanie. I'm your tour guide, Adam Barnard, and he is the Blue Meanie. Meanie, as my voice cracks, what's on your mind?
How you doing, my friend?
Man.
Post Thanksgiving, as we record on a Sunday, November 11th.
Yep.
Can't believe December's here.
Dude, it's crazy. Crazy.
Bizarre. Time is just flying by, but I'm here. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something witty to say, and I'm feeling miserably, but good to see you, my friend.
You too, sir. I had my own failure this morning trying to get my notes up. As I clicked over, everything gave me the spinny wheel of death, and I was like, well, fuck, I'm not going to get this out there. So maybe I'll have Carl cut it back in post. But no, good to see you, sir. Nah, fuck it, whatever. That's what we'll do it live. Well, I'll write it. We'll do it live.
To play us now, what's that mean?
Playoffs? Playoffs? Good to see you, sir. It is the last day of November. As you listen to this, it's the first day of December. So welcome to the end of the year. I'm staring out my window right now and it's snowing. our first snowfall of the year. It's not sticking to anything because it's still a little bit warm out, but we're coming up on everything going on there. But it is good to see you, sir. It is good to be seen by everyone. And also, I'd be remiss not to mention the Pod Squad is here. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Seriously. I believe, sir, we may have a new member of the Pod Squad as well. I got to check this out here, but I want to make sure that I get everyone here. We have a new member, sir. Let's shout him out today. Matthew Elvis Presley is here. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Let's hear it for the leader of the blue line and our tribal beef, the Blue Meanie. Acknowledge him. That's right. I wore our blue today as a celebratory. You know what? We're going to give you a. Where's it at here? We're going to give you a celebratory fart. Welcome to the team.
Yeah, of course.
Welcome to the Pod Squad. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining us here. And to shout out the rest of our members here. Jesse Brown's here. Good morning. Happy Sunday, Pod Squad. Good morning. Mass Sanity's here. Greetings and salutations. Our resident. Oh, there it is. Our resident historian of the group, and also was with DMC from Run DMC the other day. I thought that was pretty fucking cool.
Absolutely.
Vanessa is here. Good morning, Vanessa.
Hello, Vanessa.
We got Shackelford's here. Good morning, everyone. And let's go Flyers. Maybe Philadelphia sports. We're going to skip today because, well, fuck.
Well, fuck my ass running.
You waited until I took a drink, didn't you?
Yep. That's exact. Which I'm batting 1,000 because I just realized I didn't bring my seltzer. So
no. And I just dropped my lid on the floor.
You're going to be drinking for 2 today.
That's fine by me. But
like my mom, you're drinking for 2 today.
Fucking Eagles, bro. How about those fucking Eagles, man?
I'm just going to chalk it up to being 2 games. We'll see what happens. But hey, I went down to the tailgate.
Yeah.
Good time the other day for the Black Friday game. Eagles were in town. This is the point I was trying to get to. I have a buddy who, my buddy Andrew, shout out to my buddy Andrew Goldstein, he works for Jason Kelce's podcast. He's a producer.
Oh, no shit.
I've known him for a while. He did work in WWE as a writer, and we've done some stuff together in the past. And he reached out. He said, "Hey, man, I'm going to be in Philly. You want to come down to Jason Kelce's podcast, New Heights Podcast? It was having a tailgate party." He's like, "Come on down, hang out and have a good time." I was like, "Oh, absolutely." And he's kind enough to put us on the VIP gimmick list.
Nice.
Which I still haven't taken my bracelet off, but but yeah, we went. Me and Mrs. Meanie went down. I got to hang out for a little bit, and then Jason shows up. Jason Kelce, a larger than life individual, comes through. It's like watching the mayor walk into the room.
For real, I bet.
He walked around. I went up, dapped him up, and said hello. And he's a wrestling fan, so it was a cool little interaction there for a second. And then I didn't want to be that guy. "Oh, yo, cuz you know me, I wrestle, bro.
I wish not. ECW, me, hey, how you doing?
Hey, I got an idea for your podcast. Why don't you have me on?" I'll be that guy. But just quick, hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 blah. And then, watch, they had, initially, my friend Andrew reached out because the New Heights Podcast was going to have a belly bucking competition. Are you familiar with belly bucking?
I am not, sir. And for the good people that are listening, what is that?
Like, I'm old enough to remember when belly bucking competitions were invented in like the early 80s, 82, 83, whatever. Basically, it's sumo wrestling, but you're just using your stomach. What you do is take, both hands, either put them, you hold your pants,
okay,
or you put your hands behind your back so you don't use any hands, and you just charge at each other and try to push, push against each other and try to push the guy out of the circle. Like they put down the wrestling match where the wrestling
Mhm.
match got the circle, and the first person to get knocked out of the circle loses. And he was going to ask me if I wanted to be like a special guest referee, but then he came back to me and said, "You know what? It might not even be happening because of legal might not." So yeah, exactly. But he's like, "Come on down anyway." I was like, "All right." So I go down there, and they were still having the belly bucking competition, but they're just keeping it simple. And it was pretty cool watching them go through the process of picking the guys for the belly bucking competition. And I'm sitting there going, Jason could totally be a wrestler.
Yeah.
Because I seen him booking the matches. I was like, I'm not saying it was a work, but like, pairing guys up and stuff like that. And, doing pre-show promos, post-show promos, or post-match promos, I should say. And then there was another moment. He was just hanging that by me, man. I just reach over and say, "Hey, man, just so you know, I love everything you did for the Eagles. Thank you very much." Just, "Oh, thank you." And that's where my buddy Andrew came over and said, "Hey, let me take a photo of you guys together for the show?" I was like, "Absolutely." And Mrs. Meanie is, she's a big Jason Kelce fan, and she's the reason why I'm not allowed to wear his jersey. So, no, he's my player. I get to wear 62. No twinsies. I'm like, "All right, hon, you can have them."
Fine.
I'll get a Brandon Graham jersey. Okay. I'll get Lane Johnson.
Fine.
Lane Johnson is Kelce adjacent,
Kelce adjacent. And that's the name of the episode. We're going to wrap it up here, folks. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
But so that happened. And then we're standing there just chilling and mingling, and there's like a low rumble. It's like, ooh. And if you're a professional wrestler, you know this sound. You hear a crowd coming up and you're like, oh shit. Oh, what? I look over and Jason Kelce is guiding Mr. Jeffrey Lurie into the VIP area.
Oh my God, you were there for that. I saw that. I saw those posts online.
Yeah. Philadelphia Eagles owner, Jeffrey Lurie, came by the podcast, and I was like, holy shit.
Whoa.
And I was like, there's no way I'm getting near him. He was heavily, he had some guides with him. I'll say that. He had his own security detail, but I must have stood like at least 5 feet away from them, because he did like a little interview with Jeffrey for, New Heights. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Crazy.
Very cool moment. Shout out to my buddy Andrew for making it happen. Big fan of Jason Kelce. I was a fan of his even before the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl speech. He just looked like a manly man, just Jason
Burly
Kelce,
man.
Jason Kelce's a man of the people.
Mm-hmm.
And, love him. I love him to death. He embodies the working man. He embodies Philadelphia.
Yep. Blue
collar guy, come from a blue collar family. And the responses to the photo have been pretty cool too. So, that was a fantastic day. And then once that kind of started dying down a little bit, because Jason went outside the VIP area and started mingling with the fans and taking photos. I was like, you know what? We still got some time. And me and Miss Meanie walked over to the 4th and John podcast. I mean, well, they are a podcast, but we walked over to the 4th and John tailgate. And those guys are always great.
Yeah.
If you ever go to a 4th and John tailgate, it's always a good time. They got DJs. They give out free cheesesteaks. They give out, free booze. They got cases of beer and all other kind of stuff. So went over there and put on a primer coat before we went over to McCuskers for the game, just
try and work out.
Yeah. And then unfortunately the game had to happen.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Not talking about that.
Mm-mm.
Well, actually, I will be talking to that. Shout out to my boy Michael Chromiak at Agree to Disagree Radio. He also has a podcast called Lazy Booking, and every couple of weeks I go in there and talk Eagles football with him, which I'm dreading because the Eagles had a prime opportunity over the last 2 weeks to tie up the division. If they would have won in Dallas and then won against Chicago, they could have clinched the East, but they still got a 2-game lead. There's still time to make adjustments, and hopefully they do that. Putting the good vibes out there, but the tailgate was awesome. The New Heights tailgate was awesome. 4th of July is always awesome.
Mm-hmm.
See those guys. So, but how about you, man? How was your holiday?
It was good, man. It was good. I'm just reading here about Jeffrey Lurie a little bit too. Did you know that he has a PhD in social justice?
Who?
Jeffrey Lurie.
That's amazing.
And he did his thesis on depictions of women in Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea. That's crazy, man. There's a lot of things that I love about Jeffrey Lurie. And I know we don't talk about some of those things on the air here, but I know that he was at the forefront. One of the things that hits home for me personally is that he was at the forefront for a lot of the inclusion for autistic fans and people on the spectrum and things like that. And they're like, he's always been ahead of the curve with that kind of stuff. And I just absolutely love that. And I think no matter, as long as Jeffrey Lurie is owning the Eagles, I'm always going to support whatever they do 110%. So
Jeffrey Lurie is amazing. Yeah. The Eagles Autism Foundation does amazing work. Yep. Shout out to my buddy, Coach Rosie. From the ad show Free Family. He has a autistic family member. Yeah. And he does a lot of work for autism. And when the Eagles were in the Super Bowl last year, he worked for the Eagles Autism Foundation, doing some work for them.
It's amazing.
And it's amazing what they do. Every year, I swear I'm going to go into, they have a 5K run and then they have a power walk, which that's more up my alley than a 5K.
Mm-hmm.
But I always say I'm going to go for the 5K. I'm going to go for the power walk. And next year I have to do that, go out for the 5K.
It's funny you mention that because when I was at in my best shape, I was considering doing the 5K or the power walk or whatever they had. Mm-hmm. Do you know what year that was, Blue Guy?
I don't know.
It was 2020.
Oh, wow.
And so I was prepping. I was literally all right, I'm going to plan to do this. I was working with Brad Feinberg, coach of the Stars. I'm like, how are we going to do this? I can run a little bit. I can at least power walk or whatever. And then the world shut down. And so I am looking at it right now. I'll put a picture up online, but I actually they sent everybody who was going to participate. They sent what were supposed to be our shirts to wear. And they have the medals that you were going to get after, it's just it's not an actual medal, but it's just a thing that you would wear. And so it's just, Eagles Run 2020 or whatever. Is there chocolate afterwards?
Yeah.
Do you have any of those Christmas chocolate cakes?
Chocolate.
And so I just want to. Oh, you know what? Actually, speaking of that, hold on one second. I'm gonna grab some for you. We need to talk about this because I don't know if you've had this. I don't know if you've had this before, but I need to show you something. Hold on, just stand by real quick.
Yes, dear. So let's see what he's got. His purple chair, by the way.
Okay. So as you know, sir, I am a fan of, and we're going to get back to your 5K stuff in here because I see the Pod Squad lighting up about this. But I know as you know, I'm a proprietor and fan of fat guy stuff. And a friend of the show, Heather Riley, mentioned that they have these now. These are the classic Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes.
Yeah.
They have them in chocolate now. Have you had one of these before?
Sir, I have not.
Oh my God. I'm going to DoorDash these to you because you need to experience the absolute delight that these are right here. Friends, if you're able to get your hands on these, you need to go get them right now. We are not being paid by Little Debbie. I'm just a big fan of being fat. So just they're like little like the big activity that happens when I eat these is extraordinary. So after the show today, I'll find out where to send them to you. But my God, Meanie.
Hey, little bit of useless knowledge. Little Debbie.
Yeah.
She's large Deborah now.
That's right. Big Deborah.
Big Deborah.
Tell him large Marge sent you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yep. She's Big Deborah right now. The big activity is going crazy when these are here.
Deborah. That just felt good to do.
That's how I feel after I eat them.
Shh. Big Deborah. That's me. I'm going to join a death metal band.
That's right. Big Deborah. I also found these Christmas tree brownies as well. These are just a classic staple.
Will you stop flirting with me, sir?
The show is going to be rated NC-17 today.
I'm calling HR.
Call Butts Carlton, HR.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, we got a lot of comments here.
Speaking of butts, mine is exhausted.
Yeah,
I had so much to eat.
God, for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I was thanks-taking. I've been thanks-taking a dump every But yeah, man, the pod squad's bumping today.
It is. It sure is. Let's go back here and see what's going on here. Let me go back.
Yeah, welcome Matthew Elvis Presley. Big fan. Fan of the other adventures I got going on over at Ad Free Shows, and nice to see him come join us over here.
Yes, sir. Yes, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Let's see what else we got here.
I love the Ad Free Show family, so it's good to see some people join us over here as well.
Absolutely. And if you're listening for the first time or, the 100th time here, please feel free to join us. Go to patreon.com/mindofthemeanie, and tiers start at just $10 a month. So we'd love to have you be a part of the pod squad here. And an OG pod squad member is here today, sir. We got little Jimmy Sorensen in the chat here. I acknowledge you, my tribal beef. That's right.
Sorensen level.
You got it.
I can't remember what regular air smells like.
Got you one of those, sir. We appreciate you. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see what we got going on here. Jesse Brown says something's been in the football water this year. Good teams haven't been great, and shit teams have been good. Certainly seems like that.
Dude, the Kansas City Chiefs might miss the playoffs.
Yeah.
How crazy. That's
crazy.
And the most ironic thing is if the Chiefs might miss the playoffs, and so might the Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
Imagine that. Like all these years that the Chiefs have eliminated the Bills from playoff contention, and then the Bills might have a shot with the Chiefs missing it, and then they miss it. It's insane.
Let's see what else we got going on here. That Andrew Bailey says it's so awesome. Kelce is so nice. He did a gender reveal of my daughter. He couldn't have been more kind. That's pretty fucking cool.
He is the man of the people.
He is. Let me see. Matthew says, Coach Rosie's a good guy, but don't tell him I said that. We won't, sir. That'll be our secret is safe here with us, sir.
Your secret is safe with us.
Little Jimmy says, Culture City is the organization that he works for. Yes. Want to make sure that we shout that out. Yep.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate you. Vanessa says that she's going to try to do a 5K in 2026. We wish you the best of luck, our dear friend Vanessa. I don't know if I ever want to run that far.
My knees cringe at the thought.
That's all right. Mass Sanity, I've done 50 5Ks. I'm hoping to get back into running shape and do at least 8 in 2026. Well, listen, we will happily support you in that goal as well. Jesse says, only place my fat ass is running to is the refrigerator. Listen, I heard running and then I got excited about these Christmas tree cakes, right? Jesse says, man, I was at the store a week or so ago and I bought a Christmas tree cake box and it just jumped into my cart. I don't know, man. This is how this shit happens. All of a sudden, you get the cakes and then, I don't know, jump into the cart.
If you eat all your groceries before you get to the checkout counter, they're free.
That's right. That's exactly how that happens, right? Them's the rules. We don't make them.
Yeah.
Vanessa says, my roommate just bought a Little Debbie Christmas tree blow mold. I need that, whatever it is. I need that.
Yo, cuz. That's a nice
cuz.
blow mold you got there.
You got one of them little Debbie blow molds. Matthew says they call her diabetes.
Look at, I got blow molds.
I got the Debbie blow mold right here. Big Deborah. We got the they call her diabetes Debbie on the streets these days. That's right. Big Deborah.
Big Deborah.
Big Deborah. That's literally the only way you should say it, honestly. I feel like that's the way you should be saying it. Big Deb. I'm going to need Sam to record a line like Big Deborah.
You won't. You won't do it.
He might.
He might. No, that's what I say when I want somebody to do something. No, you won't do it.
No. Let me see.
Big
Where we at?
with the truck horn.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, Big Debbie. Big Deborah. You got to say it like with you got to put your whole fucking ass into it. Big Deborah, you know?
Yeah. I got to be easy, man. I still got leftovers in my drum. Fucking.
Oh my God.
I've been batching out burgundy loaves all weekend.
Little Jimmy says, no balls. I triple dog dare you to. I am going to text him at the end of our show today, and I will tell him.
Little Jimmy said, you have no balls. Me, on the other hand, I'm all balls.
That's right. And I've got the biggest balls of them all. Actually, you know what? Here's something I want to talk about real fast I sent this to you and it reminded me of something.
Sure.
Matthew Elvis Presley says, I picture that she talks like Patrick Starr's sister. Sorry, I got kids. No, listen, man, we're big fans of the SpongeBob here as well. So as the kids refer to him, the SpongeBob. But I want to mention this. It's funny. I'm talking to some friends and I'll be doing something for the Sportster pretty soon about like some different stars of WCW and ECW era, kind of like, hey, why is this person important? And what do they bring? And I believe there's going to be a Blue mention in there at some point. However, actually, if I could get that firsthand knowledge on that one, we could have you on the video. It'd be fucking great. But I will say, I jumped up out of my seat the other day, Meanie, for the thing that I sent you. New Jack is officially getting his very first Mattel action figure. And it reminded me because I sent a video. They were like, oh, who is New Jack and what happened? And I found on YouTube, there's a video. It's New Jack and Balls Mahoney.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember. It's probably from 97, I think, or 96. And it's just funny listening back to the way that, because he's listening to AC/DC. He's got big balls. Yeah. And then New Jack comes out and he's got the fucking trash can full of shit, right? Like the fucking aura is off the charts, right? How excited are you to see this New Jack figure come to fruition? Because I know, like I said, I popped fucking hard for this, man.
It's like the most bizarre timeline. It's kind of bittersweet, but sweet in a good way. Jack had there was talks of Jack eventually working for WWE, but it just didn't work out. And it's a shame because Jack's probably one of the best talkers ever in the business. And but to see that Nick Khan was a New Jack fan. And a couple months ago, or a couple months or a year, my timeline's off. To see New Jack go into the 2K video game, as a character, as a playable character with two options of a regular match and a brawling match where the music plays throughout the game.
Yep, dude, so good.
How awesome is that?
Yeah. And
now him having an action figure is tremendous. It's tremendous. You know what? I'm happy New Jack's in by more. I'm really happy for his family.
Yeah.
I'm still friends with his wife, and she's working hard. It's the loss of Jack on her has been pretty rough, and to see Jack getting his recognition, his due, is awesome. As somebody who's a friend of New Jack's, he was always good to me. He always looked out for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I will always sing his praises. I was fortunate enough to write the foreword for his book, but New Jack getting an action figure with various different, I think it's various different heads, various different headbands.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. I couldn't be happier, man. I wish the whole world, besides us hardcore, ECW fans knew about New Jack,
Yeah. Yeah, I was sitting there, I was looking at, I try to follow the reveals. Everybody knows, longtime listeners, I'm an action figure collector.
Yes.
And I always have the alerts on my phone. So in case new drops come out or whatever, like they had a whole bunch of cool shit, and it was one of the last reveals that they did. And, Steve Ozer, he goes by Action Figure Attack. He's like the main guy from Mattel, and he handles a lot of the action figure lines. I've been talking to him for a while, and at least since WrestleMania. And I said to him, I was like, man, when are we getting that New Jack action figure, man? I said, I'm Philly, and he's also from Philly as well. So he was like, yo, man, we gotta, like, I was like, yo, we gotta do it. He was like, hey, man, you never say never. And I was like, wait. And he was like, no, that doesn't mean anything. He was like, I'm just saying you never say never, because you never know what's coming down the line, right? Because they're trying to get a bunch of, like, they just did a bunch of Rick Rude figures, and now Bryan Adams is a part of the collection with a new Monday Night War figure. Nice. They had a China action figure with the Intercontinental Championship, and I'm like, oh, like, I'm just fucking hyped about this. And then all of a sudden I get the alert on my phone that New Jack was the next one. I was like, fuck, that's so great. So New Jack is actually going to come with 2 different swappable heads.
Nice.
He's going to have a red bandana, but he's also going to have blood. There's going to be a bloody head that will come with him, as well as a staple gun. And I was like, that's just fucking perfect. And now my mind's spinning. I'm like, well, if this is the first one, I hope we get an Ultimate Edition that will have the trash can full of fucking weapons, or a shopping cart, man. Because even last night when you saw, like, on Survivor Series War Games, Rhea Ripley came out with a trash bag full of weapons. And, like, if that's not a New Jack nod, like, I don't know what is. So,
well, I mean, was it Jimmy Uso came out with the trash can in Philly?
Jay Uso came out
with the shopping cart.
Yeah, Jay Uso came out with the shopping cart. He had the bandana on the same way Jack wore it. Yeah. And he had his shirt all cut up. I mean, it was they did the hardcore match with Braun Breaker. Man, I tell you, they could have played Natural Born Killers throughout that entire stadium. The place would have gone fucking ballistic. So, we got a lot of New Jack talking here. Jesse Brown says, I'll forever love that shoot video of New Jack, Iron Sheik, and Honky Tonk Man. I don't know if I've ever watched that one. Do you know that one, Meanie?
I'm sure you've seen the clips.
Probably, yeah.
And if you haven't seen it, make a way to find that video.
I will. Matthew Elvis Presley says, New Jack is the only wrestler who could claim 4 justifiable homicides, and you could believe every word of it. Listen, I'm just saying.
He was a bounty hunter.
Listen, I love it, man. Jesse Brown says, post that collection, Adam. I will. Maybe I will. I have them all over the room here, and I have them set over here. I just said to my wife, I need a new shelf now that all the reveals are coming out. But there's a blue figure that's missing. Listen, friends of the show here, I'm going to work on that. But as far as actually one other thing I wanted to mention real fast before we get into our favorite part of the show this week, I actually got a chance to see Mass Sanity in person. Awesome. I think it was last weekend at AEW Full Gear. It was a lot of fun. I was there as it was my very first AEW pay-per-view as press. It was a lot of fun. Shout out to the good people at AEW and also at WWE as well. They just wonderful people to work with in every way, shape, or form.
Oh, yeah.
Mass Sanity says that AEW Full Gear, I got to hang out with RJ City, Adam, the Dusty Tribute guy, and others. Overall, a good day. Yes, a good day and a very long day.
Dusty Tribute guy, Mike Raimondi.
Yes.
Give him as Rose, a good dude. I follow both incarnations of him and Dusty on social media. So
yeah,
figure I'd give him a little shout out there.
Him and the Macho Man tribute guy, Macho Universe.
Machoverse.
Yeah, Machoverse. He's awesome. I see him every time. It's so funny. He's always like, whenever I see him, he calls me like PJ or JD or RJ. And I'm like, Adam. He's like, why the fuck do I keep... I was like, dude, it's cool, man. I was like, I'm just happy you know who I am, And so we always, like I said, always is all love for him. But every time I see him or I'll post something, he'll send me a message on Instagram whenever he gets me. He's like, Adam, with a bunch of exclamation points. It's like, I finally got it right. But no,
it happens.
Yeah, I'm totally fine, man. No, I mean, Full Gear was a great time. And Samoa Joe won the AEW World Championship in the steel cage match. And man, I couldn't be more excited to see Joe get a final run with that belt. I know he's been talking about retiring after the end of his this contract coming up. I know he said he's going to probably wind it down. And how do you think the industry is going to look back on Samoa Joe? Where do you think he's going to rank amongst this generation of wrestlers?
I mean, he's been in the business over 20 years. Mm-hmm. Basically worked everywhere. One of the most respected people in any locker room. A locker room leader wherever he's been. Thankfully, he likes me. You know? I've seen Joe at his absolute angriest, and I never want to be on that end of it. Quickly, here's a little story.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine how I'm already kind of afraid.
So, we were doing shows in England for a group called 1PW. Mm-hmm. And there was a good crew of us, you know, me, Samoa Joe, Steve Carino, Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles.
Whoa.
A bunch of us guys were over there. Raven was over there. So one night, me and Steve Carino get a little bored. And we have a crew with us. I forget who was all in our crew. But we're walking around to rooms, knocking on the door. When they open the door, we run in with... We have pillows, so we run in and do like a drive-by pillow fight, you know?
Yeah.
Walk in, boom, 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 and run out and, you know, laughing and leave. You know, harmless fun, right? So we're a little blown up from, you know, doing these run drive-by fucking pillow fights. Me, Steve, and a bunch of the guys, and one of the guys in the crew, I'll just say his name was Jay.
Yeah.
I don't want to put him out there. Maybe he's still traumatized from this, but this guy, Jay, we're sitting there like, somebody goes, hey, there's a bunch of guys playing cards in the bar. We're in the hotel lobby. So, I think it was Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, a couple other guys were playing cards at whatever. And, the guy, Jay, pipes up goes, I'll get Joe. Like, I'll get Samoa Joe. I was like, and me and Steve look at each other like, okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And me and Steve just stamp our feet like we're running. And Jay runs full bore into the bar, and you hear boom, boom, boom. And then you hear, what the fuck? Samoa Joe emerges from the bar with Jay with one hand, like a one-hand choke slam. Goes, you motherfucker, what are you doing? Hit me and blah, blah, blah. You don't know me. And I'm like, holy shit. And we're like Joe, no. We hey, Joe, calm down. It's a rib. It's a rib. Calm down. And we got Jay out of there, and before the hotel freaked out and called the cops, you know, but everything was fine. But it's just like, you know, at first he said, I'll get Joe. We were like, oh, he's ribbing, right? So that's why we did stomp the feet and we're running to see if he, to call his bluff. But no, he right in there. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Oh God.
What the fuck? It's like, holy shit.
Don't do that.
He did it. You know?
Oh my God.
Samoa Joe, he's been talking about, winding down his career, and it's been an amazing career.
Yeah.
And he's definitely, carved his path and cemented his legacy.
I had the opportunity to talk to Joe earlier this year when he was doing press for Twisted Metal season 2. What a delightful man. But also, like, I could, even through the phone, I was like, this is someone that I just never want to see elevated in any way, shape, or form. Nope, just just want to stay as neutral as possible with this guy. Like, no fucking way. You could just tell, like, you know what I mean? And the way he presents himself on TV, you just like even that Brock Lesnar clip from a couple years ago when they were going at it in the ring. Like, I don't know how much of that was a shoot and how much of that was a work, you know? And it's like watching the two of them, but I'm like, yo, man, Joe's not the one to fuck with. I don't know, man. He just was a wonderful guy. And we got a chance after the call. We got a chance to talk about hip hop for a little bit. So I've been sending the guys from AEW. I'll send them links to like the new Raekwon album. Like, yo, man, send this to Joe. You know, make sure he hears this because he's a big hip hop fan. But
awesome,
yeah, lots of fun. Great match too. Him and Hangman put on a solid match as well. Lots of good stuff coming from that. Bloody as hell. But if you haven't seen it, also want to shout out Mark Briscoe as well, finally winning the TNT championship. That was a hell of a moment to watch and be a part of. And that new belt's pretty cool. But
yeah, I saw the clip of them presenting him with the new belt.
Yeah,
so that's awesome.
That was really cool to be there and be a part of that. But Meanie, I got a quick question, quick thought, maybe. Quick thing for you. Yeah. I want to know maybe if you had a second, maybe we could talk about it. Are you ready to ask Meanie?
I would love to.
It's time to ask me anything.
Ask me something.
Don't forget to tweet us your questions using the hashtag AskMeanie, or you can drop them in the chat here while we are talking, doing the show here, and we will star them, and you will hear them on the program. Meanie, I know you don't have a seltzer today, but I'll drink one for the both of us. I have the cheap shit from Aldi. It's the Sparkling Frost Pink Grapefruit, my favorite. I try to save one for each show. Each and every week. So I'll crack this for us here in 3, 2.
I'll do an air crack.
3, 2, 1. There she is.
There we go.
Delicious.
I did the mouth crack.
Pinkies up. Cheers, beers.
Go, 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 go.
Thank you, y'all. Appreciate that. A little seltzer kiss there.
Take a little sippy poo.
A little snippy poo. Let's see. Where are we going to start here? Let's start with, let's start with a Pod Squad member, new Pod Squad member. Matthew Elvis Presley says, hey, have you watched the It Welcome to Derry series yet? If so, what did you think? If not, what are you waiting on?
I have not seen it yet. There's a long list of shows I've been told I need to watch. And, so little time, especially, I just been clamoring for the new UFO documentary that just came out, Failure that came out, and 2 big thumbs up on that. But I haven't seen it. Looks fantastic from the previews. I see the commercials for it all the time when I'm scrolling YouTube, and they hit me with the ads. I see the ads for it, but unfortunately, I haven't seen it yet. So, sorry.
I actually got a chance to watch the new Frankenstein movie, the Guillermo del Toro flick,
really?
last week. Fantastic, extraordinary film. Like not even just from an acting perspective, because Oscar Isaac and Mia Goth, everybody in the movie is just fantastic. But from a visual perspective, it's stunning. You know, and there's like Del Toro has talked about the different color palettes that he uses and like how, it's visually stunning. So if you get a chance to go see it, please go out of your way to go take a look at it. And I could also sure go for a Baby Ruth, but I did want to mention real fast. Yes. We were talking a little bit about it. We get a chance to talk about it on the show. The UFO documentary, The Age of Disclosure, that's actually like number 1. If I remember correctly, I think on is it Amazon?
Amazon Prime, number 1, rent it, and number 1 purchased. I purchased it because I want to support the cause. Fantastic documentary. Runs about 2 hours. Like I said, Age of Disclosure and the UFO/UAP documentary called The Program. Are both there. I call them the Encyclopedia Britannicas of UFO documentaries. If you just want to do a deep dive in the history of everything that's going on, and the potential cover up of what's going on, and people are like, what's the cover up? Well, the cover up is allegedly for the last 80 years, our government has not only been aware of the things in our sky, but they've recovered, craft, and what they do is they hand them off to contractors, like a Boeing, allegedly Skunkworks. I can't think of that company off my top of my head, but they hand them off to those companies to reverse engineer and figure out the technology. Because if somebody wants to do a FOIA request, Freedom of Information Act request, well, you can't do that to private contractors. So there's a plausible deniability there. But think about the technology boom in the last 80 years. There's been more of a technology boom in 80 years than the first, couple thousand years of mankind, when you think about it. Yeah. It all might be coming from these, crash retrievals. And, we've had 3 hearings on this on Capitol Hill. I'm a firm believer of it. And there's the documentary. It's not, people are like, well, when it comes to UFOs, it's all people in cornfields and, hillbillies and this stuff. But we got 34 high-ranking politicians and scientists saying this is real. So if you get a chance, go onto Amazon Prime. You can either rent it or buy it. The Age of Disclosure by Dan Farah, who did an amazing job.
I'm looking forward to checking it out. It's on my also to watch list. I had to get through Frankenstein first, but I'm going to go pull it up this weekend. So go and check it out as well. Let's see what else we got here. Mass Entity says New Jack versus John Moxley. Who gets stabbed the most?
Oh, I mean, Jack literally has the Wolverine knuckle blades, so yeah, I wouldn't want to be on the wrong end of a New Jack sharp object, so to speak.
Oh, God. Now I'm just thinking about that kind of match. I mean, listen, I would love to see it. Yeah. I would love to see New Jack versus John Moxley. That shit would slap, bang, and fuck. But I don't want to be on the business end of a fucking New Jack blade there. No, thank you. No, thank you, sir.
No,
thank you.
I've been spared that. I would not want to ever be on that.
No, sir. No, sir. Little Jimmy says here, who that has never had it? Well, if there was, let me rephrase it here because I know he's asking. Besides New Jack, if there was someone who's never had a Mattel figure before, who would you like to see have one?
My God, that's a great question. Bobby Eaton.
Yes.
Beautiful Bobby.
Yes, Bobby Eaton would be a good one.
Another guy. I'll sing all his praises.
Well, besides a certain blue guy, I need that Ultimate Edition Blue Meanie. I'm just going to throw it out there. Yeah. Who would it be? I'm trying to think. Probably somebody from, I don't know, man. You know what? Chris Canyon, and I would love to have a Mortis figure as well.
There you go.
Would love to have that. I was consistently and for a long time been a big fan of Chris Canyon. Loved the Mortis character. They released last year. Actually, I think it was earlier this year on the WWE Vault. They released a bunch of dark matches where I think they were going to introduce Mortis. They were doing like dark matches with him as the character. And it seemed like they were going to bring him back. And then it just, for whatever reason, didn't happen. But yeah, I would love to have a Chris Canyon action figure and Mortis as well.
Awesome. That
would be my answer here. Let's see. The Green is here. Matt from Dover says, hey, fire Kevin Petullo?
It's not.
Question mark?
Yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but you just got to figure out who replaces him, That's the thing with anything. Yeah, fire that guy, but who are you going to replace him with,
Yeah.
I'm sure you could say anybody would be a better choice, but maybe bring somebody in as a consultant. I mean, Nick Foles has a really good podcast called I forget what it's called, but look up.
It's the size of your arm.
Yeah. Go on YouTube, look up Nick Foles podcast, and his breakdown of the Eagles offense is brilliant, and things he says he thinks they should do. So that makes all the sense of the world. So yeah, go check that out.
Yes, I would. Yeah, BDN. Thank you, Matt. We appreciate you. Let's see what else we have going on here. Okay, final question of the day from Mass Sanity says, you're in war games. Who are your dream partners and who are your opponents? And why is JBL the captain of the other team? God damn it.
What happened there?
Yeah, did something happen?
Yeah.
Was there a situation? I'm not sure. Adam from Downingtown needs to know. What's the deal with JBL?
I mean, I think I was asked this question recently. I was like, I would go old school ECW. I'll do Raven's flock of Raven, Stevie, me, Nova, and maybe one. I got to think of who else against Sandman, Dreamer, Pitbulls.
Yeah, but
we just had to figure out the fifth person's involved, or Prime Time Brian Lee could be with me and Raven. He was part of the flock for a second there. So Dreamer, Raven. Dreamer, Sandman, Pitbulls, and Terry Gordy.
Good choice.
Raven and Terry Gordy had a really good match, in ECW. So I'll work that one out. Oh, you know what? Vanessa Bella had a good one there. Sabu.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Throw Sabu in there. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So if I'm thinking war games, man, I'm thinking ECW. I'm thinking violence to the extreme, and that's can't get any better than that answer.
Yeah.
So we want to thank you for all your questions today and shouting us out. Don't forget to use the hashtag AskMeanie if you want to hear your questions on the show. But Meanie, good sir.
Oh, yeah.
It's that time of the program, sir. Where can everybody keep up to date with all things blue when they're not listening to our wonderful program?
If you would like to follow the Blue Meanie on all forms of social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Blue Meanie EWO on all forms of social media. If you would like to support the Blue Meanie, go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Blue Meanie. If you would like to support Mind of the Meanie, go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Mind of the Meanie. MadCatBeerCare.com. Get the Blue Spruce Beard Oil or Balm. Shout out to my boy Josh Thornton, who's doing an amazing job rounding up the cats, taking them to the vet, and releasing them better than he found them. Every dime he spent at MadCatBeerCare.com goes to take care of the cats. If you're a cat lover like myself, go get yourself some Blue Spruce. The Ultra Pro Wrestling video game coming to all major consoles. Ultra Pro Wrestling contains not only original characters by amazing Hal Haney, but many real world wrestlers, including myself and many others. Go to ultraprowrestling.com or follow them on Twitter at UPW Video Game. That's ultraprowrestling.com or on Twitter at UPW Video Game. The figure collection's Bone Crushing Wrestler Series 1 variants of Blue Meanie are available now. All Series 1s can be ordered right now at shop.figurecollections.com. That's shop.figurecollections.com. Type Blue Meanie in the search bar. Get regular Blue Meanie or BWO Blue Meanie. Either way, there is no wrong choice. To have the Blue Meanie on your podcast, go to podstars.net. That's podstrz.net. Register your podcast. Book the Blue Guy. Let's have a conversation over there at podstars.net. Cameo.com/Blue Meanie BWO for birthdays, holidays, and well wishes. Please book through the site. Don't book through the app. The app takes too much of your hard-earned money. I'm about to hop on and do a cameo right after this, so can't wait to make somebody's day a little bit brighter. But most importantly, Mr. Bedard, where can we find you, sir?
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Threads at This Is Goober. Yes, it's my handle. No, I'm not changing it. It's a brand pal. So go ahead and find me there as well. Don't forget to check out my work at the Sportster. My interview with WWE superstar Lash Legend is live right now at thesportster.com. So go and check that out. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming your way as well. Don't forget to shout out to the homies at the 10th Ward Barbershop in downtown Lawrenceville in the outskirts of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Go ahead and get chopped up for the holidays by Kane, Jordan, and the rest of the team. And schedule your appointment today because they're booking up fast at 10thwardbarbershop.com. ProWrestlingTees.com/Mind of the Meanie. Pick up a shirt and keep the lights on at the Casa de Meanie and the Barnard Home for Wayward and troubled youth. Want to thank whoever it was that purchased an I'm an Adam Barnard guy t-shirt this past week. We appreciate you, and thank you for keeping it real. We appreciate that very much. So go and pick up your shirt today and rep your favorite podcast, and also help keep the lights on here, because every dollar you guys give us goes right back into the show, and we literally could not do this without you. So go ahead and join us today at the Patreon link above my head, patreon.com/mindofthemeanie. Tiers start at just $10 a month each and every month. So be like Matthew Elvis Presley and the rest of our pod squad and join us now. And also, if you look above Meanie's head right there, is it safe? We good?
It's good for this week.
Good. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad we got it set up. We'll have Carl check it out there. But youtube.com/@mindofthemeanie. You can listen to our entire archive going all the way back to the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2022. And you can listen to every show going back there and give yourself something to do while you're on your long trips, wherever you're heading. So we appreciate you, and thank you for being here as a part of our program. We appreciate you. And Meanie, thank you for joining us again.
Thank you, sir.
We will see you again in December. Same bat time, same bat channel for the Blue Meanie. I am Adam Barnard. Join us again each and every week as we take a trip through the mind
Blue world order
of the Meanie. Peace.
Blue world order.
This episode of Mind of the Meanie was recorded and produced by Adam Barnard and was engineered by Carl Pinnell. Additional production and narration provided by Sam Krebs. Our executive producers are Josh Chernoff, Adam Barnard, and the Blue Meanie. Our opening theme is performed by the Swamp Candles. Our closing theme is performed by Chikara. The show contains original music produced by Enrichment. Get additional bonus content by becoming our patron on Patreon at patreon.com/mindofthemeanie. And follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Mind of the Meanie. This has been a Butts Carlton media production in conjunction with the MLW Radio Network. Butts Carlton, proprietor.
Blue world order.
Dad, why does Blue Meanie's brain out?
The world of MLW Radio never stops.